I've been a shot, son. I write the way you swing a trend, you think you roster. I write the track, whole stuff sound like it's fire. I write, I'm cheating with my.
Hey, what's up, my loungies? Welcome to Toxic Teen Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's chat. Disclaimer: I do not condone in any form of bullying or violence on this platform. Anything in this video is for information purposes and also entertainment purposes only. Okay? Pay attention. This platform also consists of celebrity drama, rumors, opinions, roasting, tea, some shade, and some sensitive topics. So if you are sensitive to people's opinions, this will not be the platform for you. So in today's segment, we got some Krishan, we got her mom, we got Karlissa, we got Scrappy, we got a Diddy update, his son King Combs got something to say, and we got Finesse2tymes MOM secretly doing DNAs. Yes, the tea is crazy. So please make sure to like this video before we get into all of this mess. Okay? I love y'all, my loungies, and let's get straight into the tea. So y'all know that Tesehki and Krishan mom has an addiction problem. And in my last video, I suggested that they should put her in a facility where she could, like a residential facility, okay, since everybody is doing their own thing and, clearly it's not working out with them helping her. You got to actually want the help to get the help, okay? So we're going to get into what some of Krishan's sisters are doing well. Tareen, let's just talk about Tareen. So she puts out Enough is Enough. Getting here was rough. Mommy really tough. God shall bring her through. It's just the beginning of a new begging, a win for the next win. And then she added the person I think that's helping her with this situation. Then it says step 1, turnaround coming. It says referrals for mom. Okay, so she's putting in the work. Right here it says, open thou mine eyes that I may behold wondrous things out of my law. Step 1, I think that's the mom right there. Eating, I think she's, getting admitted. I don't know, admitted or just regularly being seen. But I feel like this is a good thing that she is doing because I feel like this is what they should have been doing instead of thinking money was helping. Now, right here, you could clearly see somebody in a gown. Okay, so she asked the person, thank you for all you do. We truly appreciate you. Family, sorry mommy went so hard on you. It's only a reflection of how you went so hard for us to be able to pull this off. Honorable stripes, big sis. Okay, now, like I said, this is a good beginning, a great start for getting somebody that has an addiction some help. Sometimes money is not, is not going to solve everything. Throwing money at your mom, knowing she has an addiction, knowing she might go get the drugs and, she could do whatever with with the money. Bills not being paid, she getting evicted, and then everybody's going to turn to Tesehki and Krishan because they're the breadwinners right now that we see. Okay, so they're going to be like, oh, they're going to try to push all that responsibility on them. And or reality, they are the kids. That's the mom. Yeah, you help, but you got to want the help to get the help. And I don't think that the mom really wanted the help. So, yeah, they're doing what they have to do now. I think a residential facility would be better so she could be monitored. She wouldn't be around no drugs. She wouldn't have access to a lot of the stuff that she's access to when she's out in the streets. So let me know how y'all feel about that. Now we got some information on Krishan, okay? And what we about to hear and see is not nothing shocking. She is careless and she is not responsible. We see this all the time, okay? So let's get into some things. Now we know that Krishan, okay, is on probation. Now her end date is March 14th, 2027. So she has a couple years to be on probation. Mind you, she's on probation. Now, according to Corey, okay, he basically saying her appearance for today's sanction hearing for her second lawsuit wasn't a priority of hers. The crazy part is that they had the damn hearing Zoom. Everyone was in attendance but Krishan. The same thing happened with her hearing for James Wright lawsuit last week. She was a no-show. Shaking my head. The sanctions for this lawsuit have been continued until December 30th, 2024. Remember, Rama is suing Krishan for over $35,000, and she filed the sanction due to Krishan's failure to cooperate with the lawsuit. She was served in Cali jail, so she knew about today's hearing. Now, this is Rama's lawsuit. Documentation. Y'all can pause to read this. And this is for the BET Awards when Krishan put her hands on the person or whatever, right? Now, September 24th, case management conference. And then 8:30 it said order to show cause sanctions. Here is the site. It says schedule a remote appearance. You can schedule a remote appearance for your case by selecting a case litigation area below. Right here it gives you the breakdown, okay, from what is going to be happening, future court dates coming up, okay. Order to show cause, failure to file proof of service, case management conference, order to show cause, entry of default as the individual defendant Krishan Rock. Now, right here, y'all can pause to read this, okay? It's basically letting y'all know what y'all need to know. Just pause and read it. Now, like I said before, we already know that she's not responsible. When she didn't do her community service, when she had active warrants, she could have turned herself in, fixed it. She had things that she had to pay for that wasn't getting paid for. Lawyers leaving, they didn't want to deal with it or whatever, getting new cases, whatever. Now she's not appearing to her court cases, and we know damn well she ain't really doing nothing. Now, we know that she's supposed to be recording for Zeus and her show and stuff, but I feel like that's not that important because her going back to jail and her sentences and everything else, she needs to clear it up. Why are you not going to your court dates, baby? Like, you are a mom. You have to get things, like, situated before you have to really do hard time, and you're making it worse for yourself. But at the end of the day, that's her life. She gonna do whatever she gonna want to do, but we're gonna talk about it. Now, Karlissa has some things that she wanted to say regarding her speaking on her grandkids. Now, we know that Karlissa really don't have any type of filter, which a lot of people like her for that. But let's listen to what she had to say.
So, if I wanted to talk about the baby, I could have been said some real like... If I wanted to talk about one of these kids, I could have really, like, I'm not on the outside looking in. I talk to my son. I know everything. If I wanted to say some shit about the baby, I would have been said it. I would have been said something about the hernia. I would have been said something about this or said something about that. If I wanted to say something about any one of the kids, because they're my grandkids and I know what's going on at all times, I could have been said some way more then we look slow in our family with our eyes. So don't play with me like that. I could have been said some way, especially after the way I was done and how I was treated towards my own son. Girl, y'all better be grateful because this tongue could have got real wicked.
I mean, I'm pretty sure she does know a lot. She is the grandmother. You understand what I'm saying? Even though her and Blueface aren't like 100% good, I'm pretty sure he speaks to his mom about his concerns, telling her his business or whatever that's going on. Or she might be hearing it from anybody else that's close to him because she has connections to Blueface and his people and everybody else. But as a grandmother, would you really want to go online bashing your grandkids? But anyway, let me know how y'all feel about everything. Scrappy. Now, he come out with a video, and this is based around Diddy arrest and everything else that's going down regarding Diddy and whoever else in the industry. So let's just listen to what he had to say.
All right, so listen. When we get money, right, when black people get money, we don't have we're not really free like they tell us we're free, like the land of the free, blah, blah, blah. We're not slaves no more, blah, blah, blah. And then you look over and you got all these wealthy black people. That don't mean shit. That don't mean nothing. Because you know what? Wipe my glasses off. You still can't do what they do. You still can't do what them white folk do. You get you a black man or black woman. Like, and while all the black women are laughing at the black men that go down, like, what you think gonna happen? You think, like, after they take all the men out, you gonna be safe?
Sir, what are you talking about? Why everything gotta be a color thing? Like, I'm just so tired of that. Everybody want to bring up the color thing and try to make it seem like it's something when it's not. Oh, when they take all the black men away because y'all doing stupid shit and y'all do the crime, y'all got to do the time. So y'all put yourselves in them situations. Got nothing to do with nobody else. Do you understand what I'm saying? Oh, when they take all the men away, then what y'all black women gonna do? Who gonna protect y'all? What are you talking about? Because y'all same monsters that's going down are the ones that are doing the bad things. Ain't no person out here protecting nobody, so let's please. Nobody in nobody community, and us as minorities, nobody in our community is helping each other. So let's cut it out with the bullcrap, okay? We're not going to make that a thing, okay? Because most minorities are monsters. They put themselves in them situations, just like there's Caucasian monsters, Asian monsters, and everybody else. It's always a different community that got monsters. Okay, not every community is going to stick together. We already know that. Nobody's sticking together. Now everybody want to stick together because everybody going down. Don't be scared now.
Come on, man. It's crazy. But look, at the end of the day, all y'all black brothers just laughing at people. Man, we are not, like Farrakhan say, we are not subject from the game. Like, we have a life to live. If we have the same, the devil tempt us the same way he tempt everybody else. You know what I'm saying? And let's prayerfully and hopefully we all stay solid. You know what I'm saying? And we don't go out like that. But I tell you this, black men and black women, we have to use our head. Just because we get money don't mean we can go do what them white folk do. Them white folk do whatever they want. We see that.
Let's learn and not laugh at our falling, even if they did it to themselves. God gonna take care of it all. We don't care to celebrate the bad guys, but we don't have to laugh and judge either. We let God do it. And of course, the people that come up with being a judge, when the same people read the Bible and it's not even supposed to be able to judge people. But we will need balance. So it's a crazy, freaked up world. Now everybody want to talk about the Bible and protecting and all of this. Don't laugh at the fallen. Like, cut it out. Scrappy, you know damn well you be judging and popping your stuff and stuff also. So let's just cut it out. I don't know if he's affiliated with the Diddy or if he went to a freak off or whatever, but it's given very much guilty. Okay, it's given very much he probably does things like this also, and y'all just sticking up for each other. The monsters definitely stick together, especially if they don't want to go down. But let me know how you feel about what Scrappy said about protecting and this and this and that. Yes, we understand money is the root of all evil because these people, no matter the color, get this money and the power and be doing monstrous things. And then they ass get caught. And yes, it's a laughing matter to them for going down and being caught and being a dummy. Because all of y'all need to get caught. All of y'all need to get off these streets. Okay? Yes. And I hope everybody that does these things to minors and women and everything else get violated in jail. To the highest extent. I said what I said. Since we're talking about Diddy, let's get into some Diddy update. Okay? So now they're saying that Diddy is not trying to eat the jail food because he think people going to try to poison him. This is what the sources are saying. Diddy isn't eating in prison due to paranoia that someone may be trying to poison him, reports say. Well, good. Don't eat, starve. Strike. Nobody cares. Like, you out here doing all these things, and you think people gonna care if you're not eating, sir? King Combs, one of his sons. Hopefully he ain't affiliated with none of this freak-offs and none of this stuff either, but he has a statement. We have seen so many hurtful and false rumors circulating about our parents, Kim Porter and Sean Combs' relationship, as well as about our mom's tragic passing, that we feel the need to speak out. Claims that our mom wrote a book are simply untrue. She did not. And anyone claiming to have her manuscript is misrepresenting themselves. Additionally, please understand that any so-called friend speaking on behalf of our mom or her family is not a friend, nor do they have her best interests at heart. Our lives were shattered when we lost our mother. She was our world, and nothing has been the same since she passed. While it has been incredibly difficult to reconcile how she would be taken from us too soon, the cause of her death was long been established. There was no foul play. Grief is a lifelong process, and we ask that everyone respect our request for peace as we continue to cope with her loss every day. We are deeply saddened that the world has made a spectacle of what has been the most tragic event of our lives. Our mother should be remembered for the beautiful, strong, kind, and loving woman she was. Her memory should not be tainted by horrific conspiracy theories. We ask that everyone please respect our mother, Kim Porter, and hold her legacy in high regard so that she may rest in peace. It's what she deserves. We love you and miss you, Mommy. Quincy, Christian, Jesse, and Delilah. Okay? So that was the statement. I mean, at the end of the day, that is their mom. Okay, they are going through something regarding their parents. And like I said, I hope none of the sons or anything they was involved in. Hopefully they was not involved. Okay? But they have all right to feel how they feel about their mom and their dad, because that's their parents. Now, let me know down in the comments below. If your dad, okay, was had evidence on him, there is rumors about certain things about him, you know, trafficking, freak offs, and they actually have evidence of people coming out and stuff like that, would you support your parent? Because I just feel like it don't matter who it is, if you are not okay with something, like your morals, okay, if you are not okay with something, it shouldn't matter who it is. I wouldn't support it. You understand what I'm saying? If you have a family member that had evidence and is getting put away for, you know, being a offender, you know, dealing with minors and stuff like that, would you support something like that? Not me. I don't care if you're a parent, a brother, a sister, a cousin, a uncle. I don't care. If you are down with that and you have evidence on you and you're going to get put away from that and people are actually witnesses and stuff coming out, I'm sorry, you got to go. That's just me. But let's get into some other things.
Industry is squirming because they know Sean is loose-lipped. He will talk. I can share this with you. An executive from his organization ends up in my office, unannounced, in my office saying, will you help me? I'm not part of it. I run some of his brands. This guy's got tequila brands. He's got a ton of stuff. One of his executives ends up in my office. I said, how did you get in my office? He said, Anya, you've got to help me. I said, no, we're going to come after you. You know, you've been there. You've worked with him for 17 years. You know, they're wow. Jumping. David, so brazen that he shows up at my office to say, will you help me? I want to talk. I want to spill the beans. So this is going to crumble. Now,
damn. But is this a shocker? We know a lot of people is affiliated with Diddy. Okay? It's a lot of people shaking in their little boots right now. Okay? And yes, all of y'all that was affiliated with all of that bull crap is going down. So what are y'all going to say and do? Is anybody going to run and say y'all just was on vacation? Executives is coming up ready to spill the beans. Can you imagine who else is ready to spill the beans to save themselves?
You're going to see Hollywood film industry implicated, Wall Street implicated, professional sports moment. Allegedly, I'll say allegedly, because they make us, right? Minors did attend these parties. Minors. That charge has not been brought yet. If that charge comes, now you're looking at life, because the sex trafficking charges for minors are very different. You do not have to prove force, fraud, or coercion with a minor. A minor's a victim. The defense is going to say it's not force, fraud, coercion. The woman did it at their own permission, at their own will. He told them, I'll give you a record deal. You're going to be my girlfriend. He defrauded them. He coerced them with record deals. He put them in the studio. He made them believe they were going to be stars. He is toast.
Let's be also serious. We know, well, we don't really know, but I can have a guess that there has been minors, that there was minors around, because look at the whole R. Kelly with the Aaliyah, Diddy, and everybody else, Jay-Z talking to, you know, Beyonce and all of these other ones when they first came in the game and they was teenagers. You know what I'm saying? And they was grown men. So at the end of the day, is it a shocker if he had any minors at freak-offs or at these parties and, taking advantage of them and manipulating them and stuff like that? No, I don't think it's a shocker. But everything will be presented when the trial starts. So I really hope y'all got y'all popcorn, and I really hope that y'all ready for a lot of these people that's about to be exposed, even your faves. You understand what I'm saying? But let me know how y'all feel about that, about Diddy, this prison, and him not eating, and people coming now ready to spill the beans. And there is talk that Diddy is going to be yapping them lips too.
He's fried because it's actually a sex trafficking case. And I believe, especially being denied bail, remember, he pays off his mortgage, $18 million a week before he turns himself in. He was so confident. His lawyers are so cavalier that the judge would take the bail. Judge, here's an $18 million home cash. You could put an ankle bracelet on me. I'm not going nowhere. And they go, no bail, no bail. Because this guy is over his eyeballs in water. When he realizes this, and his lawyers tell him, Sean, there's no way out, buddy. Take a deal. He'll ask for a deal. And that deal has to be names. And then those names can't just be a list of names. They have to be indicted, and they've got to go in front of a court, and they've got to be cross-examined. They've got to sit in front of a jury.
What the hell deal can Diddy really ask for? He's looking at life. All right? He's looking at life. That's crazy. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you out here being a weirdo, okay, doing things you're not supposed to do, okay, regarding other humans, then you are going to get exactly what you need. Okay? Life, death, penalty, I don't care. You're going down. Now, this is Finesse2tymes MOM. She decided that she wanted to go on Facebook and let everybody know that she did a secret DNA on her grandchild Sincere. The results are in, and I am mad as a mother freaker. Why? Just why? You allowed our family to bond with this baby knowing it was a possibility somebody else could be her daddy. She added her son Finesse2tymes. I'm sorry to have to be the bearer of bad news, but you are not the father, and I am not the grandma. Nia, you hurt us with this one. From this day forward, everybody getting DNA tested. Liar. Now y'all can pause to read the DNA documentation. All right. You just proved you the grandmother with 12%. Okay, so people are talking about the results. And I hope you're going to apologize publicly just like you did this all wrong publicly. Y'all on this lady post loud and wrong. She's right. Now wrap it up. Combined kinship index is 0.14, which is less than 1. Y'all reading the biggest number y'all see, not the combined kinship. Kinship is less than 1%. I wonder what prompted you to want to do this. Right, always a reason for something. At what age do y'all grow up? Big Granny still doing childish work, putting things like this on the internet. A conversation that could have been held between you, your son, and the child's mother. Relook at those results. Then the mom says, should I post a confession? So everybody like, yeah, keep going, because people feed off of drama and mess. Wow, I'm devastated. I'm truly sorry. I had no idea. I did have dealings with an ex when we broke up around that time, but there's no way I would have tried to put her on you. I thought she was yours. I'm sorry, I truly am. I know nothing I say is going to make up for this, but I would never intentionally try to hurt you. I genuinely didn't know. That baby looked like Junior. I didn't have sex with Junior around that time. I didn't cheat on you. It happened when we broke up. Change the name. I am, and I'm sorry again. I really didn't know Rick. I would have never tried to put her on you or be blah, 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 blah. Delete my niece then, because you're doing a little bit too much, talking way too much. So I'm going to need you to delete her off your page right now. And she added Finesse2tymes MOM. She says, and if I don't, who gonna whoop my ass? I still love her regardless. Okay, so now the mom is with the smoke. First of all, little baby Sincere is just too beautiful. Little chunky cheek. She's so pretty. And I'm sad that these little babies, innocent babies, got to go through this. This is very embarrassing. Okay, do y'all think that Nia, whatever, and Finesse2tymes is going to get it together? The confession she already put out. Okay, so how do y'all feel about it? Now, like I said before, it's petty. Okay, and I would like to know, why did she decide to do a secret DNA? Why not just ask them if they can just do the DNA test instead of being sneaky? Unless she asked before and there was some type of hesitations and stuff going on. I don't know. But let me know how y'all feel about this. I just feel like it's wrong. And also, Finesse2tymes mom deleted those posts off her Facebook. Okay, so if Finesse2tymes respond, I'm gonna, do an update. Or if Nia responds, Naya or whatever responds, then I am going to talk about it. But let me know how y'all feel about everything in this video. Chrisean not keeping up with her court dates, allegedly being very irresponsible. Karlissa talking about how she could say a little bit more if she wanted to regarding her grandkids and possible conditions Junior might have and stuff like that, because that's what she's talking about. Nobody else really talking about Journey and Javon. Let's talk about that. Nobody really talking about them. Everybody talking about Chrisean baby, because Chrisean was the one that was pregnant, drinking and smoking, acting a fool, fighting, punching people, and doing all these things. So yeah, people are talking about Chrisean Jr., okay? Because people want to know, like, why are you not admitting that your child has a condition? She just acting like he's normal, and we all know and see that he's not. And I don't care what nobody say. It's not nothing wrong with it, all right? He should still be loved the same way. We're not saying that there's something wrong with it. But Chrisean need to take responsibility and accountability for the things and the actions that she does regarding her parenting. And that's just point blank and period. And nobody likes to speak on that. Nobody's speaking. Well, me specifically, because I've seen people really dogging Chrisean Jr. out. Like, talking about his looks, talking about all these things. I don't do that. Okay, me personally, I'm not talking bad about a child. I'm talking about her parenting skills. The things that she's doing. Okay? And yes, I'm going to speak out on things that I feel like is not normal when it comes to the baby. Because that's just what it is. Okay, there is a concern. And if there is any type of conditions that he have, hopefully she's getting him the help that he needs. Okay, and that's the reason why a lot of us are speaking out on it. Because we know with Chrisean history, she has to have pressure on her. Blueface, the internet, if you apply pressure on her, she's going to turn around and do it. And we've seen this plenty of times. She laid off the hernia surgery, all type of stuff, having mad excuses. And then once Blueface come out, expose the hernia and talk about it and expose messages and stuff, here she goes. She scheduled his surgery date and he had the procedure done, like ASAP. But we're not going to be delusional and gullible for everything that Chrisean come out and say, talk about Jesus. We're not doing that, okay? We're not doing that. But let me know how y'all feel about that. How do y'all feel about Scrappy and what he had to say regarding the people getting took down and the community is laughing at our fallen brothers and sisters? Like, it's just stop. Okay? And that's just what it is. But anyway, I love y'all, my loungies. Please make sure to run this video up and every other video on my channel so the algorithm could go up. Okay? I love y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Until then, toodaloos, bye-bye.
I brought a G-Wagon, that shit was a breakfast, that's why I be racing. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war. Yeah, we brought the full door, had to get ready for war.